New tonight, local families are still grappling with the fact that our community has lost a 10-year-old child to gun violence. Someone shot and killed Damia Ezell nearly 3 weeks ago when she was riding in the car with her uncle and brother. It's hard for anyone to understand, but it can hit young people particularly hard. Tonight, Roxanne Elias met with a young girl, her mom, and an advocate working to help them cope. Roxanne?
Melissa, the reality is the expert I spoke with says it's easy to assume children don't care or aren't necessarily paying attention to these traumatic events. And that's why adults need to listen closely and be there when the times are tough.
I would feel very sad for her. She was killed at a really young age, and that shouldn't be okay to do.
The death of 10-year-old Damia Ezell has hit everyone differently. Her killer is still on the loose, and 12-year-old London Bryant tries to cope with the loss of someone around her age.
It's very perplexing because actually where the incident took place is right around the corner from where we live.
Jacqueline Cunningham is her mother. She says this murder hits close to home, adding the stress of the world right now, and kids are dealing with a lot.
I knew that she wouldn't necessarily understand because she doesn't really understand about death and the finality of it. So it's just about trying to talk and come down to where she is in understandable language.
Open dialogue and giving her a safe space to process is key. That's where Patton comes in. She's a motivational speaker who talks to students like London at Ella P. Stewart Academy for Girls.
Whenever you're trying to help a young person, you have to show that there's a trust relationship there. You can't just go in and talk about very difficult circumstances without establishing a trusting relationship.
The social justice advocate says you should share your story. Listen and resist fixing or judging what they say.
The worst case scenario is assuming that young people aren't aware. Young people are so aware today. They have social media. They stay aware of the news. Sometimes they know more about things going on than adults.
Like London, who says the honest conversations help.
Tell them what's going on through their lives. Tell what happened or how things are going for them or their parents.
Patton says that the best way to start is just to sit down with your child, open up and share how something made you feel, and then create a practice in your home to consistently have an open dialogue. Live in studio, Roxanne Elias, WTOL 11.